If you're tired of trying to make money online and failing, then this video is for you. Because in this video, I'm going to let you look over my shoulder as I try to find profitable products to sell on my Amazon business. So watch this video, take notes, and then you'll be able to implement these skills to go find your own products to sell on Amazon. And the best part of this business model that I'm about to show you is that we don't need to buy any ads, do any marketing, or even create a product of our own. So like most good self-starters here, our first step is to go to Google, and then we want to try to find any website selling name brand items that's having a pretty decent sale. And so anytime we have a mini holiday roll around, or anytime a company wants an excuse just to get some more product out of the door, we're going to be able to look through products like this, where we can see right now on Adidas, it looks like there is a up to 65% off sale. And I also noticed that there is a coupon that we can stack on top of this sale. And so what this is going to allow us to do is buy very cheap items that are Adidas branded. So obviously a popular brand, a brand that people are already very familiar with, and buy a ton of on Amazon. And we're going to be able to look at these exact products and sell them on Amazon. So within a short time span here, we're going to go ahead and just start opening up some of these listings, and we'll see how much money we can make by the end of this video. So the first thing I want to start doing is opening up the types of products that seem maybe a little bit more common. So for example, this ugly looking like greenish brown shoe, that's typically not the types of products that sell really well on Amazon. Same goes with this shoe right here. People tend to buy the basic generic type products, right? So let's go ahead and check out this backpack. Let's check out some of these slides here. We can look at these. Let's go ahead and really just look for anything that's on sale. And we're going to be able to stack this code, that big sale right there. That's going to be another 30% off on these items. So let's go ahead and open up these. I see some different colors and stuff in there. And really, I'm just looking for anything that has a sale going on top of this discount code we can apply. Let's go ahead and start with these. So the first thing you need to do whenever you're trying to find a profitable item, you've gone to the sale, you've hopefully found somewhere that has some coupons going on, that kind of thing. And then we want to start using our first paid tool. For full disclosure, this is my product research tool, but what it's going to allow us to do here is we can go ahead and click the SellerAmp Chrome extension right here. What that's going to do is it's going to pull the title from this listing automatically for us. So you can see it grab the Prime backpack, all that kind of thing. And then all just at a glance here, we're going to be able to see that this is currently $49. We can also get a coupon code on top of that. So as you can see right there, we are getting that 30% off, just so you know, I'm not trying to pull any funny business here. So this backpack's going to cost us anywhere around 35 bucks or so, I believe is what it said. And over here on SellerAmp, we can see that we're going to have to buy this backpack for $22 to be profitable. Just because there's other colors, let's go ahead and check it out and see if maybe those other colors are more expensive. But that's the first paid product research tool here. You only need to spend $40 a month to run this business that I'm going to show you here. And again, we're going to see how much we can make, and it's going to be more than $40 just within this quick little time period here. Yeah, we've got lots of colors on these backpacks here. It seems like we got the white and the gray. So we could also see if either of those are on this listing. So it seems like right here, we've got those white ones. Those are 45 bucks. We're buying them for 34. So if we plug that into our profit calculator here, we can see we're going to lose $6. I'm not really in the business of losing $6. I hope you're not in that business either. And then this other one was gray and then royal. So it seems like it's probably this one right here. Again, 49 bucks. So we can move on right after that, right? So the process that you really want to get down is understanding when to move past an item. Really just the entire game of finding products to sell on Amazon is being able to move past the bad ones as fast as possible, right? So let's go ahead and open up some of these here. Looks like we got lots of different colors, sizes, all that good stuff. So I want to show you a quick trick here that we're definitely going to want to take advantage of. So this is our other paid product research tool, right? So this is Keepa. This is 20 bucks a month. This is SellerAmp, another 20 bucks a month. Those are the only two tools that you need. Don't buy a bunch of overly expensive tools. Keep your overhead as low as possible. You would do want to have those, just kind of invest in speeding up your business, that kind of thing. And what this is going to allow us to do is go to variations. So this is showing me all the different colors, all the different sizes of these slides right here. And we can filter by the highest new price. So if they're super cheap and we're paying, I think we're paying like 20 to 30 bucks, plus we can get some coupon on a lot of these. We don't really need to look at the ones that are $10 on Amazon, right? We only need to look at the ones that are a little bit more expensive. And looking at these colors here, we just have a couple to choose from, right? So it seems like we might have that kind of pattern there. I did see those right there. So I want to go ahead and check those out. Let's go ahead and see. We've got a lot of the different like stripe colors. We've got that little pattern. I'm really just trying to understand like what we actually have on our listing there, so we can see if any of those are high enough, right? So these are like 51 bucks. Do we have the all blacks right there? So we do. Let's see, 51 bucks on those. These are the size 13 men's. We're going for 51 right now. We can buy them for 32 on this sale right here, and it's letting us use that coupon code. So these are probably going to be profitable. So let's see how much money we've made right away here. So we got that 30% off. So I did times 0.7. Again, I'll just do that. So 32 times 0.7, it's 30% off basically. So we're going to be making $14 profit per pair on these. So that's not too bad at all. So on something like this listing where it's just like the kind of the plain black size, that kind of thing, we want to figure out how much of this individual shoe actually sells so we can calculate how much profit we're making off this. So So this estimated sales is 5,000 per month, but that's split between all these colors, all these sizes. So what we want to do is go ahead and press check on the variations down here on SellerAmp. And what this is showing us here is the most popular colors and the most popular sizes, right? So the most popular color right there is the black. So the full black version, which is what we have right here. This is what we were looking at. So that is the most popular color. That's a great sign. And then we want to see how popular is the size 13. It makes sense. Size 13 is a pretty decent size shoe. So it's probably not going to be the most popular. And down here on the pie chart, I think I see right there. So size 14 women, size 13 men. So that's what we're looking at right here. Those are, let's see, let's just double check, make sure we've got the right one. Yeah, so perfect. Size 13 men, size 14 women's. And that is what we're looking at right there. So it's not like the most popular size by any means, but it does have 6% of the ratings. So this shows me that this size, this color will sell. Just to be conservative for kind of estimating our profit here today, let's say that we'll probably be able to sell 10 of these in the next 30 days. I would not be shocked at all if we could sell 15 to 20, but let's go ahead and start the tally right there with $142 in profit from selling 10 pairs of those. And so let's go ahead and keep rolling on here. So we've got those slides that were profitable. Let's see if we can find any more slides while we're on this listing. So here are more of those checkered pattern looking ones. It's got just like a bunch of little Adidas logos on it. The other thing I'm noticing is there's only 2 left in stock and all the other sizes are out of stock. So let's just go ahead and skip that. Maybe we could sell those too, but if we're trying to maximize how much money we can make here in a little bit, so let's go ahead and keep on seeing what we can find a little bit easier here. These we're starting to get into the gray and white, that kind of thing. So we got them right there. Let's see. Okay, so that size is sold out. That's totally fine. One thing that is really useful that you'll want to do when you're looking through these sales is to sign up on here. So you want to make sure like your email address is on the list, that kind of thing. So anytime you see a profitable item, it's out of stock, you can get an email and then your email inbox starts turning into basically a profitable flow of leads that's coming to you. Here we've got those kind of bigger icon ones we were looking at. Let's see, do we still have those in stock? We only have really big sizes in stock. So let's keep scrolling on here. So those are profitable as well. This could be something you'd want to set on that little alert for as well. Looks like we've got some white and black ones right there. Let's see. So that's the ones we're looking at. They're 21 bucks. A lot of them are out of stock. Let's just go ahead and keep moving on. There's probably more to be uncovered here just for the sake of variety. Let's check out some of these other listings here. So again, we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to go ahead and hop on this listing, open the SellerAmp extension right there. And then we want to see basically how fast are these selling. So the Cloud Foam Pure sneakers, let's go ahead and open up all the different possible listings as well. You see there's different listings where you can buy the Cloud Foams on, and I think there's 3. Those are the Cloud Foam 2s. So those are a little bit different probably. And yeah, so we just want to go ahead and go into variations. Let's go ahead and find the most expensive ones, because on these listings, if our most expensive variation isn't going to be profitable, there's no reason to look through all this other stuff and do all this legwork, right? So something like this seems like a lot of these like 60 bucks. So if these are 60 bucks, we get 30% off again with that coupon. And our most expensive variation on this listing is $60. Yeah, I don't really want to make 42 cents selling a pair of shoes. So right here, this is a great example of how moving past items as fast as possible is going to make you the most money, right? So we can immediately skip this entire listing just based on the fact that the most expensive variation was not really within our standards. So we can also check these. So again, 60 bucks on this listing is among our most expensive. And then these Cloud Foams right here, let's go ahead and see. So $75, again, not probably going to be worth looking at too much there. So let's go ahead and keep moving on. So the Racer TRs right here, let's go ahead and check these out. I'll go ahead and open SellerAmp. And it looks like here is the women's version. Let's see, we're going to do the exact same thing, right? We need to figure out what's the most expensive variation on this listing and am I interested in selling it? Let's see, we've got some different colors here. And these are a little bit weirder colors as well. So let's see, those pink ones, maybe probably the only ones that are selling decently. Let's see what those are called. So it could be those right there, these pink shadow, that kind of thing. Is that we're looking at? Yeah, pink shadow. Yeah, pink and then shadow red. That's probably the exact same product. So what we want to do now is let's just look at those ones that are the colors we want. So we're going to into the variations chart. We're going to go black, and then I think it was pink. Yeah. So there we go. We got all of the different variations of this shoe that we might want to sell. So a lot of these are like 80 bucks right now. These we're buying for, what was it, 40 bucks, but there's no promo codes. And the other thing I can see is the price like recently shot up out of nowhere. So we probably want to skip those. We only want to buy items that are like consistently profitable. You don't want to buy stuff that was only profitable right now. And the reason for that is if this price goes back down to 54 bucks in this case, like right now, 80 bucks, buying it for 40, that's great. But if it goes back to $55, we're losing money, and it's just really not worth the risk in that case. If you're trying to find first items, maybe it could be worth it, but I don't really think so in this case. But for the sake of variety in this challenge here, we'll go ahead and look at a different website as well, just get some variety. But the other way I want to emphasize, and this is what I would say is going to be the most effective for some of you new Amazon sellers, if it's looking really overwhelming to just open a website, start clicking around, like opening up random products. If you are a brand new Amazon seller, you can get a little bit lost doing this. So what I would suggest if that's you and you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed is open up one of these items here. You can see this one we found found profitably is a great place to start from. And when you're on one of these profitable listings, go ahead and open up the offer of a different storefront. So here this guy's got 91 feedback. They're an FBA seller. So they're probably doing the exact same thing as us. And once you're in this storefront, now that you know that there's a really good sale on Adidas, you can filter their storefront down to just their Adidas products. And then you can start comparing those products. They're selling them profitably. They source them from somewhere. There's a really good Adidas sale going on right now. So there's a good shot that they probably bought those from the actual Adidas website. So you can just start popping open some of these listings, hit the Google button there, and it'll try to find that listing for you at Adidas basically. So here's taking us back to some of those slides we were looking at before, and you can compare, and it's a little bit of a cheat code almost, right? Because you're looking items that other people are already selling profitably. So it can be a good different like rabbit hole to jump down as well. With today being one of those days where we get some really good sales going on, I also want to check out another brand that a lot of Amazon sellers want to sell. So we can go ahead and see if we can find some profitable stuff here, which is Nike, right? And this is also going to let me touch on something that is a major key for your Amazon business, right? Most people don't end up making money on Amazon when they refuse to use all the discounts and different forms of competitive advantage to the max, right? So for example, we can see we got 8% cash back from Rakuten. It's a really good idea just to get plugged in with some different free cashback extensions. Rakuten is one. Top Cashback, Be Frugal. These are all free Chrome extensions, different services that you can use to come in here. And if we find a profitable Nike item, we can get an extra 8% cash back on that product, right? So help boost your margin a little bit, give you a little bit of bonus money. Let's go ahead and start hopping in through here, right? So again, we're going to do the exact same thing, except different brand, right? So it's really all about building those sourcing muscles and just building that recognition of what a good item looks like. Let's go ahead and check those out. I'm just going to open up some of these listings here that could be decent. Some Flyknit here. I got some sales on sweatshirts, that kind of thing. We could check those out. And all this is 25% off. And I'm going to add extra priority to opening up any of these listings that are already on sale, at least a little bit. So just going to open up a few of these listings here for us to check out. And yeah, so not seeing too many more sales. We can check that one out. And yeah, let's just go ahead and start digging in. We're going to do the exact same thing. So again, we can also get that 8% cash back. Plus we're getting 25% off. On top of this, you can be a member at Nike for free. So I'm not too worried about that. And then let's go ahead and start opening up some of these listings here. All these Blazer mid 70s. So we'll go ahead and check these out, see if there's anything good here. Over here on SellerAmp, I'm opening up any of these listings that have, I would say 100K bestseller rank or below. That means it's one of the top 100,000 best-selling shoes on Amazon. Anything in that range can be worth your time and sells decently well, which is crazy that there's that many good selling items. But let's go ahead and start digging in here, right? So exact same process. We got lots of different colors to choose from and all that good stuff. We need to figure out the actual highest price of any of these variations, which in this case, it looks like we got lots of kind of high priced variations. So we really could be in the money here. So let's see. Got a lot of these like light blue. We can see if any of those light blue. So I see like a darker blue. Could be worth checking out. We got a photon. I don't think we had those. Still not seeing those. So here we could have those like orangey check mark thing. Let's see if it's the exact same. So what are they calling this? White coconut milk. I think it's called something else, but we could see if it looks the same. It does not. So there's a little bit on that back. It's like creamish on the back. That one is not. Let's keep digging on through here. Let's see. So here's these blue ones. I noticed we actually do have these blue ones. So that could be worth checking out. And these are expensive too. So the size 12.5 right there, those are $180 and they actually get ratings too. So it's a good way to verify if something actually sells on Amazon. If it's getting ratings, people are buying it, they're leaving reviews for it. So those are like 180. It's pretty consistent too. You can see that price chart right there is showing us that it pretty much always sells for 180. And let's go ahead and see. So these blue ones are, so dang, looks like we do have the 12.5s are out of stock. There's more right here. So the 7.5s are 160, 7.5 also out of stock. That's fine. I do think we're on the right trail though. So the size 8s, I think we had the 8s though. There's the 8s right there. Let's see. So size 8 on these guys right there. Price is decently consistent. So it seems like it has sold for 133. So we just want to make sure we're profitable at 133, but we definitely are. These are 78. We get a 25% off coupon. So worst case, we're selling these for 133. Best case, we're selling them for 160. So let's just call it like an average of 145 bucks. We're going to sell those for, and we can make some pretty decent sales. So see good chunk of little ratings. There's also some recent increases right there. So you can see it went from 283 ratings to 285. So it shows me that there's actively people buying that shoe for the price that we want to charge there. Perfect. So we can make about 56 bucks on every sale there. And this isn't the fastest selling item in the world just because it only has a couple recent ratings increases there. But I would say we can pretty safely sell 15 or so of these. Couple recent ratings increases. It's on a really fast selling listing. So 15 of those right there, let's call it conservatively at 500 bucks in profit. So that's a really good item, honestly. A little like slower selling, decent gem to look out for. But let's see if there's any more kind of goodies hiding on this listing for us. I see some kind of just black and white right there. So that size 8.5s are 133. Did we have those black and whites? Is it those? It could be those. Let's see. It's got that like grayish front. I'll zoom in a little bit so you guys can see that as well. So like that grayish front right there. Over on that Nike listing, yeah, it seems like we got that. Just see price and bag, which is interesting too. Let's make sure that we got the right size. So size 8.5 US. That's what we're looking for. 8.5 right there. Bang. Sweet. So we'll add that to bag. Let's see what these are priced at. And then we can also kind of leverage that coupon code on top of that. Okay, cool. So adding these to cart here, these are 79 bucks, just rounding that price up. So if we're paying 79 times 0.75, again, we get that coupon code, and we're going to sell these 8.5s right there for 133. Those look good. 45 bucks profit. Couple recent ratings as well, or this seems like 1 or 2, right? So it went from 279 to 281. So it's definitely actively selling. So let's say another 10 units of those. So that's another, let's just account, even if the price drops a little bit, let's say it's another 400 bucks in profit on those shoes right there. Looks like these are those blue ones again. So let's check those out. Let's see if those are good. Size 9. Yeah, bang, right there. Perfect. So this is a pretty good little treasure trove here. This is actually a good example too. So these used to sell for $99. So we'd want to just factor in that risk a little bit. So these are going to be 27% ROI if they go back down to that price that these size 9s were at. Right now though, they're at 130, and that's obviously really good. So if our worst case scenario is we still make 16 bucks, that's a gamble you want to take, right? So some of these products we're looking at where their price is way higher than normal, not really worth taking a gamble. Something like this, if our worst case scenario, we still make 15 bucks, I'm all over that. So again, let's lower our profit expectations on this a little bit. Let's say we'll sell it at an average of 115 bucks, just so we're not over exaggerating profit or anything here. Let's make sure it's got some recent ratings. Looks like a couple there. Yeah, perfect. So let's go ahead and grab another 5 or 10 pairs of those. Add another 50 bucks profit just to be extra conservative. Say we sell 8 of them, that kind of thing, to our running tally there. And so yeah, but there's a lot of kind of gems hiding on this listing here, right? So let's see maybe if any of these other colors might be good as well. We could really dig through a lot of these colors and we could find a ton of stuff there. Just for sake of variety, we can look at a little bit different things as well. So these are the pine green. A size 6 is in stock. We can use, actually, I don't know if that coupon's not applying on these green ones here. So always be on the lookout for that. These are a little bit different. So these are the pine green. Always important to be looking out for these little things, right? So these are 90 bucks, but it doesn't say we can use that coupon code. This one does. So we'd want to avoid that. Here's more of these blues. Did we want to sell these for 112? Yeah, we'd sell them for 112. There's a recent rating increase as well. So let's go ahead and do another 5 of those. Add another 150 bucks to our running total here. And then, yeah, so there's lots more we could dig up there. Let's check out some of these other listings here and see if we can find just a little bit of variety here as well. So that was a great little find. Our running tally is looking pretty good here. So let's keep moving on. So this fleece, we can see a lot of different colors. Some of them are on sale, some of them aren't. Let's see. So like these like basic gray ones could be good. Let's check these out. How much are these in bag? So adding those to bag here, these are 45 bucks, but I also tested that coupon code up here, and these, it doesn't apply. So it's just 25% off. So that's good to know. So let's go ahead and pop open one of these listings here and see if any of these are like really expensive or something like that. So we got this right there, little crew necks right there. Sweet. So 5K sales, right? Which is really good. I think like the highest price on this listing might be 55 bucks. So there wouldn't be too much profit left there for buying them for 45-ish. Let's see though. So these are like 65. We're already down to 65 bucks. We're buying them for 45. Good rule of thumb is you want to spend half what you're going to end up selling the item for. Not really super close there. Let's keep moving on here. So these free run 18s, pop this open. It actually could be this. Those look very similar. It's that Flynet version. 106 is what it's pulling up as our most expensive variation. And we're buying them for 85 bucks. Plus we can add a 25% coupon. We're buying them for 63. If any of these are selling for what, like probably 115, 120-ish or so, if we're following that, you know, doubling our cost price. So yeah, if we sell for 115, we are making money. Let's see if any of those are that expensive though. Let's see. So we got the kind of color. I don't think we have that black right there. It says like it's red a little bit. I think what we do have on this listing, they're calling it white black. So let's go ahead and we'll just filter this color down. Let's go white/black. And sweet. So these are, could be some good ones actually. So 120 and 119. So if we have the 12.5 or the 15, but no 12.5, but we do have the 15s. That is a big shoe, but you probably got to buy that kind of thing online. So 120 right there. Yeah, so these seem like something I'd pull the trigger on, right? So pretty consistent price. Worst case, we sell them for 98 bucks. What's 98 bucks looking like? We still make 11 bucks after we factor returns and all that kind of stuff. We probably end up making $5, a couple bucks. If it really goes down, we sell all of them at $98. Right now they're at 119 though. And at 119, to make 30 bucks. But based on the fact that I'm not seeing too many recent increases, like it was just chilling at 0 ratings. There's some kind of Keepa glitch recently as well. I'm hoping by the time you guys are watching it's resolved with variations. But I'm also seeing that there's no recent rating count increases. So I'd probably be a little bit safer on buying too many of these size 15s. I'd probably say buy probably 5 pairs, just test it out. It is a decently fast selling listing. It's a popular type of shoe, that kind of thing. So we'll go ahead and add 5 more pairs at $17 profit each. So that's going to about another 80 bucks to our running profit total here. So we're on a pretty good sourcing roll here today. And if you want to see more product research sauce like this, we share a bunch of stuff we just share on YouTube, and we do these classes every couple weeks. We hang out live for 2 hours, share the entire step-by-step process of starting and scaling an Amazon business. Links down below if you want to come check it out. Hang out with us on the next call and you'll get a ton of value. But I really hope you enjoyed this deep dive into my product research strategies. Please go use this exact strategy. Go look at some sales we got going on today. Do whatever you can to take advantage of this opportunity. I know there's a million different things on the internet. People are saying you can make money, but this has genuinely worked for me. I've done it for over 5 years now. I'm going to continue to do it. And if you have any questions about the process, feel free to drop those down below in the comment section. Also, like, subscribe if you don't mind. That kind of stuff helps me out with the algorithm, lets me know to make more videos like this one. But I really appreciate you watching this video, and I will see you next time.